Hey y'all, my name is Mike McFadden. I'm the lead singer of Animal Years. I'm in front of my plant wall in my house in Nashville, Tennessee. I recently did a live stream for Imperfect Fifth, and they hit me up with some follow-up questions because a lot of people were asking about my plants. I kind of got into plants when I moved down here, living in a basement when I was home in Baltimore, and then living in my first room in Brooklyn, New York, where I started the band, with absolutely no windows. I never had an opportunity to have plants. Now I'm here in Nashville. I have a big space. I'm still in the basement, which is where my studio is and all my gear, but I have a window, and I put in some grow lights and everything, so I was able to get a bunch of plants, and I've been really enjoying it. I wanted to get plants after I read an article that plants help with depression and make your space more alive, and make you when you have plants you're just happier, and you know things are growing in your house. So I kind of went nuts with it, and one of the things I did was I got things that I thought were durable, so if I left for a week or 2 weeks, like, they could survive. So it's a lot of succulents, it's a lot of cacti, and this snake plant right here, and this palm in the back, and then I have a bird of paradise over here. There's a lot of stuff that I have that can just kind of work in here, and then I have these UV lights that turn on every day for 12 hours and give the plants some much needed sun. I water them about once a week. Like I said, everything is like durable. Anything that dies, I kind of figure out is like something that's not for me. But I have about 50 plants here. Some of them are very cool. Like, they're like rescues, I call them. So this one, which is about a foot high, I bought at Walmart, which it was about this big at the time, and it was in the winter, when they kind of sell off all their stuff they don't think anyone's going to buy, and I kind of nurtured it back to health, and it sprung to life in my house. I recommend you go to like a local nursery or anything like that to get plants, support like local places, but Walmart is a good place to find some stuff that's going to end up dying anyway, and you can get it super cheap. Imperfect Fifth asked me some questions, so I'm going to answer a couple of them. What have you been doing to keep yourself grounded during quarantine? Any advice? I've been doing everything. Plants. I've been doing anything that I can outdoors. I built a garden outside. Speaking of plants, I built a fire pit. Anything that I can do outdoors, any project, I started going hiking a lot, fishing, all things that you can do that are safe and also will just get you away when you feel like you're being quarantined. You can safely go outside and be distant from people, so I would highly recommend that if you're not already doing that. I mean, it's the best thing for you, and getting vitamin D is amazing. What is your favorite song to perform? What about a cover? Do you have a favorite? My favorite song to perform of ours right now is a song called Haines Street Station, which we're going to be releasing next year. So keep an eye out for that. It's so much fun. It's awesome. And I love playing it. It's a new song. So a cover, man, we do a Warren Zevon song called Lawyers, Guns, and Money, which I love to play anytime. It's so much fun. Rest in peace, Warren Zevon. He is the man. You were so wonderful during the Imperfect 5th anniversary show. What made you choose to play in front of your plant wall? And what would you like to say to those of us who are asking you about them during your beautiful performance? I never play in front of my plant wall. I always play on my couch over here, but I wanted to change up the scenery and make things fun. So that was the reason. Anyone who's harassing and wants to get into plants, it's a little frustrating at first when you learn how to repot plants and you learn how to kind of get in a groove with your plants. It becomes a lot easier. I had a lot of plants die on me, but there are a lot of plants that I have. For example, this like little pothos, whatever you call it, plant. I bought like 2 years ago at Walmart, and it's like growing and super healthy. You gotta just start out with plants that are hardy and will like literally survive everything. Buy plants, go online, get a snake plant, get something that'll survive anything. The one suggestion I can make about plants is starve them. Like most plants die because you water them too much. You think that they're an outdoor plant where you got to water them every day, but a lot of the plants here will survive a month, 2 months without any water. They need a little sunlight, and that's about it. So let's see. I think the last, what sparked your interest in music, and what's the conception story of the band like? Well, my interest in music was sparked in middle school, listening to pop punk bands like Blink-182, and I started playing the bass, and one of my good buddies is a bass player in a band called All Time Low. His name is Zach. And that whole pop punk scene kind of got me going, and I kind of, found my style from there. The conception story of the band was essentially a mutual friend of mine, a mutual friend of me and Anthony, the bass player in the band. They met at the college that Anthony went to, Elon, North Carolina. And we formed a cover band down there that was not serious at all. And after Anthony graduated and moved to New York, he ended up hitting me up and being like, come up here. I was already written our first album and had it recorded, and I moved up there and we started the band. So that's kind of how that band started. And the last question is, any song or streaming service selections you'd like to share with us? We have a single coming out. It's called Talking to You. It's being released on November 13th. We're going to be posting a pre-save link to it soon. It might be out by the time you see this. So please go pre-save that and listen to it and buy it and support artists. And I think that's it. So check out Animal Years. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're everywhere. And go pre-save Talking to You. And thanks for watching my little plant oasis here. I appreciate it. Thanks Imperfect Fifth for asking me to do this video. All right, peace out.